I hope everyone is having a good day today. So, first, we have a little bit of a harder page today. I'm excited. You're going to have to put, it's going to be a little challenge. You're going to have to put some effort in. So first we have time telling to start, okay? You're telling the analog clock. This is kind of an analog clock, and you're going to put it into a digital clock, okay? I have the first two. I have A and B. All right, now last time we talked, we were explaining how the small hand is the hour hand and the big hand is the minute hand, okay? And the small hand and the bigger hand, you can kind of tell. The small hand is not always going to be pointed at the hour. It's going to be, if it's pointed at the hour, that means the big hand's here. Remember, it's going to be a little bit past. So this small hand is kind of pointing at 4, but it's a little bit past the 4. So therefore, it is going to be an hour of 4, okay? It's not 5, even though it's on its way to 5, it's not 5 yet, all right? Next, where is this big hand pointed to? The 3. Does anyone remember how I told you to count numbers? Each one of these numbers for minutes is by 5s. Good, so you start here, 0, 5, 10, 15. So that would be 4, 15. Doesn't tell you PM or AM, it's just 4:15. Next, you go over here, okay? It's past the 1, it's so close to the 2, but has it reached the 2 yet? No, it hasn't reached the 2 yet, and it hasn't gone past it, so it can't be an hour of 2. It has to be an hour of 1. Okay, I know it seems difficult because it's so far away from the 1 and it's so close to the 2, but it has to either touch the 2 or be past it for it to be the hour of 2. And then 5, 10, 15, I'll let you count it. It goes all the way to 45. Remember, the closer the minute hand is to here, the closer the hour hand is to the next number. If the minute hand was all the way here, it pretty much looked like it was on 2, but it isn't yet. It'd be 1:59, very close to 2, but not there yet, okay? So, those are your 2, you can figure out the next on your own. Now, this one's a little tricky. In order to have this, these are 2 cactuses. So the first one I didn't like Hodgers. I drew it to tell you different in a second, but they are both cactuses. They both equal 16. Now, how do I figure out what 2 things equal 16? Well, it could be any 2 numbers, right? 9 and 7 equal 16. But are 9 and 7, they're not the same. Aren't these 2 cactuses the same? So that number most likely has to be the same, the way I would think. 2 cactuses are the same. So the same number equals, added to each other equals 16. So one step, if, I don't believe we worked on multiplication yet, you could look, or division yet, you could look 16 divided by 2. Okay, that's hard, you probably can't do that. Another thing is you can just start guessing numbers. So 5 plus 5, 10. So we know it needs to be bigger than that. We need to be bigger than 10 because that's 16. So it has to be bigger than 5. So let's try 7 plus 7. 14, good. But that's still not there, but it's close, right? So let's go up one more number, 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. Good. So we have a cactus here, and it's 8. Plus something. Plus a leaf equals 9. Plus 8 plus what equals 9? Okay, you have to figure that one out. Then, whatever that is, I'm just going to help you just because, plus 1. Now, I'm not going to give you any more. So we know 1 is here. So what minus 1 equals 2? Okay, you have to figure that out. Then you come down here. We know the cactus is 8, so you'll have to put 8 minus, you have to find out what the 4-leaf clover is here. Put it down here. So 8 minus the 4-leaf clover equals what? And that's what you do to find your answer. All right? Now, this last one. I don't want to do it all for you. It looks like you have 2 more. So they give you an example and they give you Thursday, Friday. So it says, count all the money in the box and write them out correctly, okay? So if you notice, I put my cents behind the number. So if it's a cent, it's behind. If it's $1, it's in front. Okay, so $1. All right? You wouldn't write $1.25. No, that's incorrect. It would just be $1.25. Because that right here shows that it's no longer, you can't really see it. That right there shows it's no longer in the dollar, it is officially in the cents. Okay? So, I'm telling you that a quarter equals 25 cents. Hi, Boomer. Hi, buddy. Yeah, what you doing? Come on. Sorry about that. Come on, get down. So a quarter is 25 cents, okay? A dime is 10, a nickel is 5, and a penny is 1. So a quarter is going to be your biggest coin. A dime is going to be your smaller one, but it's not dark, it's light. Your nickel is going to be one that's a little bit bigger than the dime, but smaller than the quarter. And your penny is going to be small, and it's kind of going to be dark, okay? So as you see on there, they have 4 quarters and 2 dimes. 4 quarters and 2 dimes. The Thursday, that is 2 nickels and 2 pennies. So you go 5 plus 5 equals 10 plus 1, which would equal 11 plus 1. Because 2 pennies, 2 nickels, 2 pennies. 12 cents. Alright? I'm sorry that's a little hard to read. But that's how you do it. Remember, the cents goes behind. Okay? So I'd like for you to do the rest. Alright, well, that's the lesson for today. Like I said, it's a little more challenging, so if you need some help, please reach out to me and Miss Wolf on Dojo. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend.